In a land where the sun always shone and the flowers bloomed in endless spring, there was a magical kingdom called Everlight. The kingdom was renowned for its eternal daylight and vibrant flora. The sun was said to be a gift from a benevolent celestial being, keeping the land bathed in golden light forever. The ruler of Everlight was Queen Alara, a wise and kind queen loved by all her subjects. The queen's most treasured possession was the sun crystal, a radiant gem that was said to harness the sun's power and keep the kingdom glowing with warmth and light. One morning, as the kingdom prepared for the annual Festival of Light, a shadowy figure emerged from the depths of the darkwood forest. This mysterious figure was known as the Shadow Sorcerer, a being who thrived in darkness and sought to extinguish the light of Everlight for his own gain. The Shadow Sorcerer's plan was simple: to steal the sun crystal and plunge Everlight into eternal night. Using dark magic, he crept into the castle and managed to steal the crystal from its sacred resting place. As he fled back into the forest, the sky over Everlight grew dim, and the once vibrant kingdom began to fade into shadow. Queen Alara, seeing the impending darkness, called upon her most trusted guardian, Sir Rowan. Sir Rowan was a brave and noble knight, known for his courage and loyalty. The queen entrusted him with a quest: to retrieve the sun crystal and restore light to Everlight. "You must travel to the heart of the darkwood forest," Queen Alara instructed. "There, you will find the Shadow Sorcerer's lair. But be cautious, for the forest is filled with treacherous paths and enchanted creatures." Sir Rowan accepted the challenge and set off on his quest. As he entered the darkwood forest, he was met with eerie silence and creeping shadows. The forest seemed to shift and change, with paths appearing and disappearing as he walked. Despite the darkness, Sir Rowan pressed on. His courage and determination guided him through the maze-like forest until he reached a clearing with an ancient, crumbling tower. The tower was surrounded by swirling mist and dark magic, and Sir Rowan knew he had found the Shadow Sorcerer's lair. Inside the tower, the Shadow Sorcerer was preparing to harness the power of the sun crystal. The room was dimly lit by the crystal's stolen light, which flickered weakly in the sorcerer's grasp. "Stop right there," Sir Rowan called out, drawing his sword. The Shadow Sorcerer turned, his eyes glowing with dark fire. "You are too late, brave knight. With the sun crystal in my possession, I will cast Everlight into eternal darkness, and no one will ever see the sun again." A fierce battle ensued. Sir Rowan's sword clashed with the sorcerer's dark magic, and the room was filled with flashes of light and shadow. Despite his skill and bravery, Sir Rowan struggled against the sorcerer's powerful spells. Just as the battle seemed lost, Sir Rowan remembered an old tale told by the villagers. It was said that the only way to defeat the Shadow Sorcerer was to harness the true light within one's heart. With renewed resolve, Sir Rowan focused on his love for his kingdom and his desire to restore light to Everlight. Channeling his inner strength, Sir Rowan held his sword high and called upon the power of his heart. A brilliant, golden light burst forth from his sword, illuminating the entire tower. The Shadow Sorcerer, overwhelmed by the purity of the light, was thrown back and the sun crystal was knocked from his grasp. With a final, desperate effort, Sir Rowan seized the sun crystal and held it aloft. The crystal's light began to grow stronger, dispelling the shadows and filling the tower with radiant warmth. The Shadow Sorcerer, unable to withstand the power of the true light, vanished into the darkness, never to be seen again. Sir Rowan returned to Everlight, the sun crystal glowing brightly once more. The kingdom's skies cleared, and the sun's golden light returned, bathing the land in its warm embrace. Queen Alara and the villagers greeted Sir Rowan with great celebration and gratitude. The Festival of Light was held in honor of his bravery, and the story of Sir Rowan's quest became a cherished legend in Everlight. The kingdom flourished under the sun's eternal light, and the tale of Sir Rowan and the sun crystal was passed down through generations, reminding everyone that true light comes from within and that even in the darkest times, courage and love can restore the brightest light.